Hi folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. I know by this time you've probably most heard, maybe just hear me talking about him, the wacky worm. Now, what is a wacky worm? It's important that I tell you this because I think it could be one of the best lures you'll ever use, and I haven't spoken enough about it. What is it? It's just a regular soft plastic worm. It could be any manufacturer's, and instead of hooking it, Texas rig, or like you would use a live worm, you do one very different thing. You just run your hook through the middle of the worm so that you've got the two ends flopping down. You cast that in the water, and as it falls, those two ends are fluttering with just little variations of current will make them flutter down. They'll look like something alive, and they'll look like something apparently the fish really wants to eat. Now, I don't know what it looks like. First of all, you don't see that many worms in the water itself, but compared to the way you've always fished a worm, this has a complete different look. And I've seen so many people catch so many fish now. Even the pros use wacky worms because they work so well. But you and I probably aren't pros. And so we just want to catch fish. And it works tremendously, even if you've never fished before. If I had one lure that I wanted to, if I had somebody that wanted me to take them fishing, they'd never fished before, if I had one lure to choose, it would be a wacky worm. I think more people have a better chance of catching a fish and a number of fish than anything else they can put on. And why is this? If you're not an experienced fisherman, you're really not going to know how to fish and make other lures look as appealing as they can. It all takes techniques. But with a wacky worm, all you got to be able to do is cast it and watch your rod tip. The wacky worm's going to do the rest. And believe me, you'll catch a lot of fish. It is so lethal that it really is something that if you're not watching your line, if you're not really paying attention, the fish will swallow it very quickly, and it could really hurt a lot of fish. But if you're careful, if you really pay attention, you'll catch more fish using this lure, in most cases, than almost anything else. It's not going to be as effective in strong currents or deep, deep water, but for most of the waters that we fish, this could become your go-to lure. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.